Yo, this your boy Q Bar, and y'all already know I'm the host of the Barcode Podcast 414. And here we are. We back with another live stream, baby. Y'all see my background. Talk to me. I've been seeing a whole bunch of comments and statuses and stuff, and I think it's time to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But on some real stuff, man. Thank everybody who's tuning in right now. And if y'all can do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe to the Barcode Podcast 414. Means a lot to me. And before we get into the show, man, I want to send my condolences to a childhood friend, Jasmine Clemens. Y'all send prayers her way. She's going through a very, very difficult time right now. So please, send your prayers, to her and her family, and another person, man, he's younger than me, but he's still a good friend, man. Nigel Young, man, he also is going through a difficult time right now. So please send y'all condolences. Like, I really, really do, mean that. And I will appreciate that too. Don't get it twisted. Y'all know me. And today, man, we got a very special guest pulling up, man. My childhood friend, man. We're gonna talk about some topics, man. We just gonna vibe out. We want y'all to, comment. We're gonna feed off y'all on top of what we have. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all know him. He had Egos and Opinions podcast. It's my brother from another mother. I love him to death. This is my boy Jadon, and I'm about to tap him in right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, unmute your mic, folks.
I'm ready. My
There
bad.
we go. Yes, sir. This is my dog. And like I said, y'all, it's one more person, man. Make sure y'all show my boy Jadon, man. Have him and Tamoria, in the prayers. Jadon just lost a very, very close friend. So send prayers out to Jadon and Miss Tamoria. May you rest in peace. All right, man. But how you doing, bro? Pulling up.
Man, I was talking to Scrap, and I'm like, man, I ain't really got the basketball resume. I'm first team on podcast, so like, I ain't know when I was gonna, get my chance on the Barcode, but man, I'm proud of you, bro. So I'm happy to be here.
Man, thank you, man. And like I told y'all, man, if y'all don't remember Jadon had Egos and Opinions, and like I said, this is my brother, so we always, bring up stories, here and there, and then don't forget, I'm Mr. 300, y'all, but y'all just know me as, Q Bar and shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, dude, we got a topic, man, and I want to get right into it though, Dot. I ain't gonna lie, and the reason why I want to get right into it, because the first thing that came to my head though, Weave, is if Egos and Opinions was still around, bro, I can just imagine how much of a frenzy your group will be into about this KEKE Palmer situation.
See, the funny thing is, bro, if you look in the group, which is still available to be searched, right? I'm sure we covered this topic many a times, right? But it merely comes down to like security and relationships. Now, we've talked about it. We've been in many relationships. We've been, with women who recently had kids. So like there's multiple layers to kind of break this shit down, right? Was he wrong? Was, her baby father wrong? Like, so
talking about dude being the morgue, right? Yeah, go ahead.
You see, okay, so let me ask you, where do you stand with it? Like, who's right, who's wrong? Like, what side of the fence are you on in this argument?
See, for me, and I'm glad you asked that, Weed, because this personally, I have 6 sisters, and I have no real brother, but y'all my brothers. So of course, when it comes to a woman, I get, a little emotional behind that. And I'm saying that to say though, Doc, is when after these women have kids, they go through postpartum depression. Now that is a very, very serious thing. You know what I'm saying? So once the lady start getting back to normal, or not even normal, but she's feeling sad, she don't feel beautiful, she just had a baby. Like, it's stories out here, Jadon, where mothers have took their own lives and took their kid lives. So for me, the way I looked at it was kind of like, oh shit, well, she just want to feel beautiful. She wants somebody to look at her as gorgeous and everything. So That's how I looked at it, though. I'm gonna keep it
You
100.
know, we had a similar argument, and not me and you personally, but remember when Steph Curry, Aisha Curry, talked about
Yeah,
wanting to be desired, and you know, a lot of people took that as her being out of pocket. And this is why now at 36 years old, I gotta watch who I'm talking to, right? If you haven't, you know, lived in a household where you've stayed with somebody who's given birth, right? To kind of see that transition, body changes, hormones change, like it's a lot. And if we really break it down, right? KEKE gave birth maybe 3.5, 4 months ago. So this is fresh in the game.
fresh.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? And you know, as someone who is 2 kids in, you know, there used to be times where like I would talk to my wife and, you know, want her to jump out and regain that confidence that she just had. Because again, it's a lot that transpires from the process of having a child to, you know, after the birth, right? So
yeah.
now this is the thing though, right? What was the conversation behind closed doors? Because you know, of course, everybody's going to ask us the same question, like, would you allow or would you be comfortable? I won't say allow, ladies. I know we don't police women, but would you be comfortable with your woman wearing that out in public? Okay. Now, I'm gonna ask you the question, but I'm gonna ask it to you twice. Are you comfortable being with her wearing that? And are you comfortable with her going out with her girls wearing that? And just to make it a bit interesting, one of her partners is a J, known J. You know,
Nah. Dude said one of the partners of Jay. Man, if one of the partners of Jay, man, you ain't wearing that. No, I didn't heard the stories about your friend with one night stands. No, we ain't on that. But I want to peel in it. Okay, to answer your other question, will I be comfortable? Oh man, it make it so tricky. It make it so tricky because why you in a relationship if you don't trust your woman? You feel what
well,
I'm saying?
I can name a multitude of reasons though.
But it can go
Like
back
I
and
mean,
forth.
it can
Okay,
go
well,
back
let's
and
peel
forth,
some
but
layers back then.
we're not
Okay,
dying on the hill of trust, right? Because there's countless 80% of relationships have some type of trust issue that derives from past trauma, whether it's old boyfriends, parental shit. Like, so while trust is a huge factor, I'm not willing to just die on that hill, right? We're still human
yeah,
beings. So I think in my case, and this is what I wonder what happened with Darius, right? Was there a conversation post trip? I mean, pre trip? Like, did
that's what I'm
she
saying.
have an opportunity to present what she was wearing? Hey, babe, what do you think about this? Or was he completely caught off guard? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think so. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm not gonna tiptoe around it like the bar. We're in the bar code, but this weave, I'm not doing this bullshit with this nigga. All
Yeah,
right, so no, I'm not comfortable with her wearing it. She would have told me that. I'm saying no, it's not going down. Could you please find something else to wear? It's no
I'm
different
with you on
than
that.
her bringing out the outfit that you feel doesn't necessarily compliment her body. You know what I'm saying? Like it's times where, you know, I was telling my niece, you know, the other day, you know, to just to kind of enjoy just life, right? Because as you get
Yeah,
older, happen like shit changes, right? And you know, they were arguing about a belly ring or some shit like that. And I'm like, listen, man, like let her get this shit because at some point she gonna be covering her shit up for the rest of her life anyway. You know what I'm saying? So like enjoy
exactly.
that motherfucker now, you know, and it's like like understanding all of that. So like our women is they've come to us and like, hey, what do you think about this? No, it doesn't look good. Swimsuits
Yeah,
don't
that's
look
true.
good. You know, that honesty and transparency. So it's like if I don't like the outfit, baby, I get the sheerness, but your ass is completely out. Can we try something else? That
But
doesn't
but
mean that I'm not comfortable or I'm not confident. I also know what type of shit comes with that. You know what I'm saying?
that's true.
So, and that's, you know, that's a different conversation. But, you know, they say protect black women. Hey, listen, I know terrible black guys. They always talk about us not knowing the predator or the rapist or whoever the case may be. Like them niggas out there, they may not be in our circles, but they exist.
They
Protect
exist.
yourself from some of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, um, in the event that he discovered the outfit like everybody else, that's a problem.
I know he was at home. If he discovered like we did, I know he had to be in boiling fucking water, bro. Had to. But then we got to think about this too, Jadon, though.
Yeah.
How did you meet your woman? Did you meet Kiki with her ass out wearing this, what I'm saying?
I
X-rated
can't,
type shit.
I can't
No,
say that.
no, no.
No,
This shit exists too, Jadon.
it does exist, bro. But you aren't the same person that Key met years ago.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So like people are allowed to change. Like once you start bridging these relationships, bro, like my customs rub off on you, yours rub off on me. You know what I'm saying? Like think about it, bro. I wasn't like a big family oriented individual. Now every time you see me, I'm with my kids. My wife is credited for that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something I've adapted from her and being in this relationship. So whether I met Kiki out on the pole and she was with me for 5 years after that, and I've changed that mentality and lifestyle in her, like think that happens. Like I'm not gonna, I don't want to sit at the surface level on that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but imagine we on MLB 3-on-3, you know, me, you, Dez, and Dez like, damn, Slay, like, check the group chat. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think it'd be appropriate to drop that in the chat. He might hit you on a one-on-one, like, Slay, hey man, Key got them things out. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga Q done struck out now. He stopped swinging. Like, niggas on the phone. Like, yo.
I done left the motherfucking game already and shit. No, that's funny as a motherfucker. But I think this what the problem is, though. On some 100 shit.
Talk to me.
You taking that shit to social media.
Yeah.
First of all, let's be honest. I had to Google the nigga. I don't know who the fuck Keke Palmer boyfriend is. You feel what I'm saying?
Fair.
I didn't know who he was. A lot of people didn't. You know what I'm saying? So for him to go to social media and say you are a mom, bro, I don't know, bro. That was kind of below the belt, if you ask me, bro. Because man, like we've been in plenty of situations where you like, Q, that's a conversation for when y'all get home. When I was ready to blow up on the spot. Fact. These are facts. I learned this from you. So it's a time and place for everything. So Absolutely. You telling me you take it to social media versus waiting for your woman to come home, bro, and say, babe, that, and then get on her ass. You do it on social media, bro. Come on, man.
So when I saw that, the first thing I looked for was context, right? So I'm trying to figure out what type of person is he. Was it sarcastic? Was he really upset? And I started to kind of deep dive on, his social media just to kind of get an understanding of what type of person this was, right? First thing I come across, dog on the edge of the bed in his drawers,
Mark, but go ahead.
So it's like, in that sense, bro, you're out of bounds, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like the pot can't call the kettle black, right? Now, Secondly, to your point, yes, that's an in-house conversation. Nothing goes on social media. Nothing is addressed publicly. I'm not giving the blogs any content to run with. If we're going to have this conversation, when you get to the crib, hey, we're going to have something to chop it up about. You know what I'm saying? Because again, if I wasn't privy to that outfit being worn, then yes, I do have a problem, because to a degree, I feel like I'm going to say wife because I'm married, right? But as my woman, the mother of my child, whatever the case may be, I do think it's respectful to at least present that option to me. You know what I'm saying? If you know what it can cause, like now Usher singing and all that shit. Listen, bro, like that don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? But the turning around, showing the ass, like that's a little bit extra. So I understood why he felt the way, but the method of communication was completely out of bounds. And it's like, come on, you can't, nah.
Man, see, I feel, especially me and you, Jadon, I feel like we can go back and forth all day.
Yeah.
You got to know what you signed up for. So she's an entertainer. She's an actress. I mean, that's what they do when they, you know what I'm saying? When they link up. Let's be honest.
On the flip
I don't feel it wasn't like Usher was like inappropriate. Boom, repeat. She repeated some stuff, backed off. She turned around. Yeah, she probably was extra. I think it's because Usher, all the women like him. Dude, this is why people call him dude insecure. I believe because it was Usher. A lot of women love him. You know what I'm saying? And he damn near felt attacked, bro. No bullshit, bro. And that shit was weak, bro. Because he was a player ass nigga. Now, what if it was a Michael Blackston nigga that he thought he had more swag than? You think he would?
Did you see the video when Usher pulled up on Joe Budden and his girl?
I didn't see that. What
See,
happened?
niggas don't catch when my guy being a player. They always want to hate, but no, but Joe is really on some do your thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, he know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is part of my issue though, because if the roles were reversed, and let's say I'm out there at the Med concert, right? Gray sweats on, looking real printy at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like, like rim is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there would be an issue. Am I wrong there? Key in the comments. Hey, can the Slay pull up to
Oh,
the Beyonce concert with the skinny grays on, protruding? We'll use that word.
well, you gonna use Beyonce? I'm Rihanna, so I'm going to hoochie daddy shorts anyway. So
First, now instead of protruding, poking. You know what I'm saying?
oh shit. Well, let's do this, Doc. Let's
Yo,
read some of these comments, man. As
okay.
their husband or whatnot, we are also supposed to help build that confidence, even though many people seek it elsewhere. They should also be seeking it from us.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. But now I'm not sure who that is. I've been in a situation where no matter how beautiful I tell you you are, no matter how, attractive, or affectionate I am in that relationship, sometimes it's just not enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can True Lux is one of my favorite steakhouses, right?
Yeah.
And no matter, every time I had this ultimate prime ribeye with the gorgonzola cheese over the top, dog, mouth-watering experience. You know what I'm saying? But part of that enjoyment, is the rarity that I can have that particular steak. You know what I'm saying? If I got that
Yeah.
shit all the time, it's gonna become regular to me. You know what I'm saying? And it's not gonna be as impactful as it would be, that first time around. I take you to that motherfucker. You like, goddamn, weave. And to me, it's like, oh yeah, just another day in the office. So
Yeah.
yes, we are supposed to help build that confidence. But have you ever dealt with a woman 3 months outside of having a baby? You know what I'm saying? Like, where the bodily changes and the outfits aren't fitting the same, and she's kind of moody and she just doesn't
Moody. Yeah.
feel herself. You could tell her whatever you want. She's gonna have to find that confidence herself at some point. We can help reinforce it. We can lay down the foundation, but we can't fully build it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's going to be an individual journey that she's going to have to accomplish. I've
That
been through
is
it twice. Part of my
yes.
fear of having a third child is going through postpartum again. Now, we don't know if KEKE is going, you know what I'm saying? But listen, I went on a deep dive in preparation for the episode. You know what I'm saying? And titties is sitting different. I'm not sure if an enhancement came
Man,
across.
ass, man. Shit.
The new body weight, like, a lot of things change, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, just imagine, bro. Like, what if our dicks just got bigger one day? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, on
I
the
want that
reverse. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? On the reverse, it's a compliment. You know what I'm saying? We're feeling better about ourselves, right? When, like, children do so much to a woman's body that a man will never fully understand. And that's just on the surface level. We don't even get the shit that's internal. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I totally agree with you. Like, we can help build it, but that's an uphill battle to fight alone, dog.
That's a tough battle. I agree. I agree because as a man, we looking like, man, what can we do? Like, we are telling you beautiful. We are with you every day. We are taking you out on a date, but like Jadon said, it has to be within that woman. All right, man. Thank you. She coming to the crib too. Laugh aloud. I'm waiting on KEKE ass at the door.
No, you're not, because she might be out of town. So now you over there FaceTime hoping she pick up. Because now you thinking that she had usher room. Now what if she got drunk and fell asleep? You ready to beat her ass when she get in the house? Because now, granted, we don't
Yeah. We do not condone in that.
Not at
So
all. This is
yeah.
a figure of speech, but you know how that is, bro. Like, partying. Our girls have been out of town. Every guy, you could lie to me if you want. We haven't been in the story. We trying to see who in the section
Well,
right now.
niggas in the
Damn,
background. How many?
you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like, we're damn, who is them niggas? You know what I'm saying? Like, we know what time it is because we've been on the flip side of that. You know what I'm saying? Out of town in Vegas.
What?
Ask your girl what she used to do in
Sin
Vegas.
City? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, man. Listen,
So while I get that, bro, you know what I'm saying? She can come in the crib and shit, Could have did whatever she wanted before she got to that motherfucker. You ain't gonna know.
Yeah. You got to be comfortable. What you gonna do? Beat her up? No.
Nah, I mean, not at all, bro. I mean, again, man, you could be comfortable all you want, but I think a part of what us regular people, don't understand is that our lives aren't under the public microscope. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
Yeah.
we don't have everybody inside of our relationship. That's half of the battle right there. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like just the additional opinions. A lot of people aren't built for that. You niggas can't put up a bad post and keep it up once y'all getting trashed. That motherfucker getting deleted. You can't delete shit like that because the stain is there. It's a grease stain at that point.
Done. Yeah. You right.
So now they was talking about dog deleted his social media and all of that shit. Like it's a lot different.
Yeah. Boy, listen, social media eat your ass alive, boy. You know what I'm saying? But I think, like I told you, Weeb, I think they eating his ass alive because they said you are a mom. Like, I don't, yeah. But I don't think it's about trust. It's about the standard from jump.
Yes, absolutely. Again, if we expect the outfit to be worn, we are not tripping. That conversation, that tweet, let me know he saw it when we saw it. And to me, that's not cool.
Yeah, yeah. Now, what if KEKE went home and like played some Usher Raymond? Like you think dude would have been super pissed even more? Well, you know what I'm saying? She woke the baby up. They call me US HER.
You know, Usher's so iconic, bro. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know.
Like, and to all you idiots that thought Chris Brown stood a chance in the verses, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You
uh,
just
uh,
calling me an idiot? Okay, go
you
ahead.
too?
Well, Chris Brown
You-
cold. Go ahead. I'm
Not,
listening to
but
you.
I'm saying in a verses.
We shouldn't be talking about verses right now because Joe Budden can't even be Bow Wow. I listened to his essentials today, and I didn't know the first 5 songs. I'm like,
That's
what the
but
fuck is
see,
Joe?
all right, we
All
got
right. What the fuck? No, it said you can't do it. Or you can't do it. No, what?
you
You
can't do
can't
it
do.
no matter what. I like girls in
Oh,
full clothes
okay.
with sneak peeks, so it don't matter. I mean, again, bro, like we live in a different time, dog. I would like to think that you also know the type of woman that you're having a child with before doing so. Like in theory,
Yeah,
that would be idea, but it doesn't always play out that way, right? You're talking
yeah,
to an actress who. So at this point, like, let me ask you a question here, right?
yeah,
What if what if she was in? Have you seen Monsters Ball with Holly
yeah.
Berry?
Oh man, hell yeah.
Or what if she had to do one of those scenes?
That's what I'm saying. That's a great example. He probably ain't gonna trip because she bringing the motherfucking bacon in. You feel what I'm saying?
I
She
mean,
bringing
but
the money.
she's still bringing the bacon in now, and she ain't getting her cheeks clapped.
Yeah, yeah, that's very true. I mean, like I t- like I said earlier, Jadon, you got to know what the hell you signed up for. This is an actress; she can do any type of role, bro. You feel what I'm
Facts.
saying? Like, you see, she behind me. She's in, Keela in a, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, she's getting older, so she might fuck around and have a crazy ass role. Like, what you gonna do then? You feel what I'm saying? So
No, that's a
maybe
fact.
dude need to get himself in check though, because if a little dance move got to you, I could just imagine how the fuck you would act if you seen your girl ass naked. You feel what I'm saying?
But see, but again, like it takes different people to be equipped to deal with those type of things.
Yeah.
Like I think Q and I were very transparent. Like we would not appreciate our woman wearing that outfit. You know what I'm saying? Like just like clear cut. You know what I'm saying? Like, and in the event that it was worn, we would like to be worn in advance. Like that simple.
I agree. Up on your ass, you done. Wow, I got
Sis. I mean, because in podcasting, right, and even and having these conversations, it's always one thing to talk about what you would have done and how you would have handled things, and like, and knowing people on both social media and in real life, like they're almost two different people, right? So like real
Yeah.
life examples give real life answers, and I told Q like we taking the gloves off today. You know what I'm saying? Like so at Q, just at Q, brace yourself. Like we just
Yeah.
getting started.
Man, I mean,
Look at
Mr. 300, but yeah. That's it. I thought dog worked at T-Mobile or something. Like, all the motherfuckers going eaters. What's going on, sis? Now that's the same thing. I have said that's a him her combo. I agree. Yeah, fuck you putting that shit on social media for. It's not insecure at all. If my man was in Beyonce, Alicia, and etc. face, I will have a problem.
Now I'm gonna assume she meant to say, okay, no, okay, yeah, it's
Like
not insecure. So
Beyonce,
she ain't gotta be
Alicia
insecure.
Keys,
She would still feel away. So, and you entitled to that. But at the same time, it's like, so the funnier thing is like me and my wife going to the Usher residency in October. You know what I'm saying? And like we had talked about, what happens if this happens and so on. You know what I'm saying? It's like
hold on, but hold on. What you mean so on, dog? You kind of like bleeped out. Like, what you mean? Like, if he like pick her up and
if
like,
Usher walked to the table, grabbed my wife's hand, and decided to sing to her. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think I know my wife well enough to, know that she wouldn't be turning around and doing all that extra shit. But, for me, it's like, hey, once in a lifetime experience. This is a legend, an icon. Man, cook, bro. Cook.
you can't say once in a lifetime type thing, Doja Don. Because what if she want to kiss? Or what if he want to kiss?
But see,
You
fair
feel
enough.
me?
Fair enough.
You
Fair enough.
can't
Fair enough.
say once in a lifetime type thing. Like, oh my God, babe, I never kiss Usher. Can I kiss him? Now my nigga Jadon deleting his shit. Sing to the crowd, not my man. That's funny right there. Oh, what the?
It's a fact, though. It's a fact.
Yeah, let me see. Read a couple more. Depends on if he gonna be
Key, Quentin Bartholomew Barfield. You know what I'm saying? We know what this nigga gonna be doing. Remember, you seen the Janet Jackson concert video?
Yes, I'm grabbing her. I'm grabbing Janet ass, Rihanna ass. Like, what? Baby, listen, stop playing. And Key already know what I'm about, man. Listen, man, they might fuck around and cut a check afterwards, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm a regular smuggler, man. Give me 5 bands, Janet. I'm straight on the real. What up, D. Lou?
D-Lou was
Bro, that
good, bro.
kid. Oh, go ahead. Say it. You about to read it?
The kid's gonna see the pic and is gonna need answers.
When is that kid gonna see the pic? The kid was just born. What are you gonna see? What?
I mean, so everything that we do on social media, how we conduct ourselves, the pictures that we've taken, like, a lot of our shit like is married to the internet. You know what I'm saying? And shit, explanations is just gonna have to come. I don't think it's like his mom was doing porn or had an OnlyFans or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think there's levels to the extremeness. Now, the kid could also not even want to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I stumbled into, I was at Pop's crib a long time ago, right? And I started cracking up in the photo albums, and they went to Mardi Gras. So my pops, tits galore all over that motherfucker, right? And I went through one page and I stopped because I'm like, man, I'm gonna be hot if my stepmom tits is in this book. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh. So I mean, it could go both ways, D-Lou. You know what I'm saying? The kid could see the pic and be like, you know what? I don't even want to know, because at some point he will be an adult and say, hey, mama was out there partying and having a good time. Like,
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you have like, as a kid, I used to have problems with how I thought my dad did things when I was a child, right?
Yeah.
And then that perspective changed when I became a parent. And it's like, damn, like, I can relate to this now. I had an issue with that, but I didn't fully understand that because I wasn't living like that yet. So the kid could fuck around and be at the next, who is the Booty Hole Brown chick, her concert. And it's like, damn, like, shit, I get it now. You know what I'm saying? So it can go both ways, but I do get the concern. But mama got to have a life too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, man. And to add on to that, dog, you know how silly I am, but I was silly but serious, man. And I think our parents like way past that. But I've said, mama, you ain't gonna be in the Freaknik documentary, are you? Like, let me know. Like, I won't watch it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see mom shaking her ass. You know what I'm saying? So you had that talk with your parents, Doc?
Well, mom, you know my mom. So like, but my dad, you know what I'm saying? My nigga body good with Luke, you know what I'm saying? Like, Because my dad was in a band, you know what I'm saying? And if you listen to, I did an episode with my dad on my second podcast, and he just talked about like his tour experiences, and it was everything that I might have said to you when I was 23, 24, 25. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's just the reality to it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Okay, moving on. Usher will never be played in their home.
Shit. You gonna listen to Chris Brown?
Hell, you know what? We ain't gonna start. I don't think it was about the outfit. He was embarrassed, feeling some type of way, and he said the first thing that came out of it, out his head, that he should have been a text message or a phone call.
No, Key. It was absolutely about the outfit. Now,
Yeah,
I'm looking in the comments, and to Donald's point, right? Her whole
yeah,
ass was out, right? So, like, you can wear that same style of dress, cover up the thong area, and I think it's a different conversation, right? But it's almost too personal. And I don't know if you saw there was a video of a young lady, and Big Baby Davis had walked past, and he stopped and kind of turned and was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like,
damn.
KEKE was giving them type of looks throughout the entire night. You know what I'm saying? And I think that even in looking at the video, if she didn't turn around and kind of like showcase, I think we're having a different conversation, Keith.
Oh man. Well, what if? All right. So what if her ass was covered up? Usher still lifted her up, grabbed her hand. They were still singing, and the looks were still there. She was doing them looks.
No
It's
problem.
still an issue, right?
No problem
Are
at
you
all.
an
No,
issue?
no,
It's
no
because
problem at
the
all.
ass was out.
The ass was out. Yes, it became a bit more personal because to him, it's a perception thing at this point now. You're a
Okay.
mom. So, you're this is what, again, guys, I'm not speaking for him. I'm just trying to give perspective now. He's saying, hey, listen, you're a mom. You are, attending, we'll be going to schools together and looking at, like how teachers view the parents is going to indicate how they view the child to a degree. Like a lot of that kind of intertwines, in some instances. And to him, it's like, hey, this is representation of our family. Matter of fact, I think I sent you a tweet.
Yeah, you sure did. Yeah, you sure did.
Perfect. His exact words were, where is it at? Boom. We live in a generation where a man of the family, if the man doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others, he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe. I rest my case. Now,
Ooh.
if you talk about it, you got to be about it. So when you say stuff like that, I shouldn't see you on the edge of the bed in your boxers. I shouldn't see you recording your own videos of your wife's ass post birth to kind of show off the girth that has been accrued from like this journey. Like, so it's twofold. Like, I understand him, but you got to live that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't. It's just that simple.
Yeah, I agree with that, dog. Like, he's just showing that he in his feelings. That's all. Yeah, I still ain't finished Monster Ball. I'll keep rewinding.
Hey, so I'm like, Julius said,
feel good.
Julius said his wife has to sit inside. So me and our wives we're all attending the concert together. You know what I'm saying? And Jude, listen, bro, we damn near front row. So the probability of Usher pulling up on us is high as a bitch. Sell them tickets to the bar if you go be.
Dog, what the fuck? Y'all about to be super close, dog. Wow. What's going through your head though, Doc? Are you thinking like, what's the chances of Usher coming up to Brand? Are you thinking that?
I mean, it's when you least think it'll occur is when it happens the most, right? So at that point, I'm just trying to keep a tight poker face. I want to look cool, relaxed. I might be fuming inside, right? But on the outside, I might be, I might be doing all of that shit. You know what I'm
saying? D-Lou said her whole ass was out. I seen the same outfit with the cheeks covered. Yeah. She had a thong on.
Yeah, no, like, again, bro, if that was a surprise, she out of pocket for not having that conversation.
Yeah, out of pocket. This is what comes from the entertainment business. Imagine messing with Cardi B or Megan. you know what you signing up for. You got to be a strong person to handle that celeb life. Fam already got fam ain't ready for that life. I agree. He
Facts.
not
Hey, Kenny, no bullshit. I just saw a video today. A dude had his face inside Cardi's ass cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Like doing all, like,
how recent was this?
bro, this, I mean, it was not too long ago. She
Okay.
wasn't a stripper, she was a rapper, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
recent enough. And I'm sure in some capacity, Offset knows what comes with the game.
I don't know. You see what he did. He posted something real quick on social media and kind of like deleted that. So like we talk about, you got to know what the hell you signed up for, bro.
You
Oh,
know,
she was shiesty and a stripper back in New York, bro. Then she played on what the fuck is that TV show?
the one that
What the
Button
fuck?
made famous, Love and Hip Hop. Yeah, there you go.
Oh shit. Love and hip hop. And then, she become a rapper and now she a mother and a wife. And now you thinking she cheating or fucked another nigga, and look how you got, you know what I'm saying? He got in his feelings behind that shit, bro. So it's just kind of like, do he really know what he signed up for?
Sometimes you're willing to take that chance. So, quick segue, right? Are you familiar with Adam 22?
The one that got the podcast?
Yeah, so he's the host of the No
Yeah.
Jumper
Yeah,
podcast,
no
and
jumper.
he and his now wife do a podcast together called Plug Talk, and they interview porn stars, and then at the end of the episode, as a couple, they have sex with the porn stars. Now, this is, I believe it's like OnlyFans content. His wife has only participated in scenes with women or women and him, right?
Yeah.
But she recently did her first scene with a black guy. Her first guy scene with a black guy. He's the face of Blacked, and for research purposes, Blacked is it promotes the well endowed individuals. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's we talking about maybe Adam 22 and Blacked. You know what I'm saying? Like there's
It's a huge difference. Look at
like
that.
and so I want to ask you, what level of comfort and confidence do you have to have in your relationship to allow another man to sleep with your wife?
With when this situation's like that, Jadon, 9 times out of 10, when they first meet and get to know each other in that relationship, they got to talk about polygamy or open relationship. That for a fact, or this is always an or it could be shit. I love my wife so much. I know I'm not pleasing her. What can I do to please her needs? But I just want to make sure she stay with me. So it can be a couple conversations. So, but
Now, to the
with
ladies that are watching, can the
yeah,
relationship last if that is the case? We'll wait for the comments. If your man cannot fulfill you the way that you need to be fulfilled, and you have to seek pleasure from outside, can that relationship last? And now, but see, Q, are you willing to accept that? Like, is there
I
not
mean,
another
like
way?
what age though? Like, because I know my shit not gonna be working forever. So if I'm fucking married, bro, and I'm we 60, 65, and as
No,
women get older, their hormones shit goes out the roof. So if I
we'll
love my
stick to
wife
the
and I don't want her to step out on me, Jadon, it's like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's talk about having an open relationship. You can bang
okay.
one of these young motherfuckers. Come on, Jadon.
You
Come on, man.
40, just like Adam. Adam's 40. You're 40.
Okay.
Your shit work, but maybe your strokes is off. Maybe
It might
that
not even
shit.
be that though, Jadon. He might just enjoy the pleasure. That might be his fetish, bro. Seeing his wife get dominated by other women. He might like to see that. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I have talked to a swinger before, bro.
Mhm.
And, you know, she said her and her husband, that turns him on. And
So what do
you
you?
know what I'm saying?
Let's brainstorm, right? What do you think that conversation is like?
Um, it's almost damn near got to be uncomfortable and weird at the same time.
Mhm.
Because as a man, if you talking to the woman, she might be looking at you fucking crazy, like, what? You want somebody else to fuck with me? And I don't like women, and why would I let another man stick his dick in me? You know what I'm saying? It could, or it could go the other way, like, hey, I want you to do it because the shit fucking turns me on and it's my fetish. And if you love me, you respect my fetish.
Fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Right? You feel
Yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying?
I'm not mad at it. I'm not
I
mad at it.
mean,
I,
I've
I
seen
thought it
that
was
clip.
just.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just about to say, I seen that clip of Adam, like when he was interviewing old girl, and like when they got done, he was like, "Oh, and thanks for banging my wife." And old girl looked like she was a little bit embarrassed. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like for her, it might be a job for her. You feel what I'm saying? Because she's an OnlyFans model. Her page probably going, shoot, her OnlyFans, her social media might go through the roof because she own No Jumper. She done fuck Adam, girlfriend, wife. You know what I'm saying? Well, his wife. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for her, it might be a business. You know what I'm saying? So it for Adam, me knowing how wild dude is based off the episodes I watched that he got, Jadon,
Yeah.
that shit probably turns him on, bro.
Gotcha.
Watching another motherfucker, fuck on his wife and shit, bro. So,
That's yeah. Fair enough.
hell yeah. Somebody said, "Mama got a life." Yeah, on my mama.
Mama
Yeah.
living. It be
Hmm.
like that, man. It be like
So, so what's the difference between this Keke Palmer and JT with her actions at the awards towards Uzi?
that. I
You
don't
seen
even
the comments now, Jadon?
I don't think they correlate, bro. I don't think there's a correlation between the two. I think Uzi is I think JT was somewhat threatened. I think that there's some type of trauma there, right? Maybe Uzi bagged JT in a similar fashion. I don't know. Maybe they were sitting next to each other at an award show, similar to how Uzi and Ice Spice were. Maybe Uzi name dropped JT and it was just all kind of, becoming a bit familiar. But I don't think there's no true correlation. I think that JT was just out of pocket. Again, a conversation can be had at home. We're in an award show. I'm not pulling my shit out and doing anything in this moment, like I don't even think if there was anything inappropriate that would have occurred, there would have been some type of footage, So I don't think there's any true correlation. I think that is just pure saltiness and a deeper issue that we just aren't privy to. And she just acted out. And it's also like assault.
Yeah,
If we're
it
being like we
really
want
is
to like
assault.
be consistent and like keep the same energy, like that's assault. Like we can't do that.
Yeah, well, the question I'm gonna ask, that's his woman, correct? Why they wouldn't sitting by each other in the first place? You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, do I want to use a real life example or do we just want to stick to the hypotheticals?
Damn
'Cause
near both.
because it's like because sometimes it doesn't warrant that, right? So we were all just out together a couple months ago, right? Now I didn't see anything, but it was rumored that two individuals walked in the establishment as well. You know what I'm saying? And so shit happens, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it happens, bro. Like Brandon and I are going out Sunday. One of her friends' birthday parties. She gonna be kicking it with her people. It's a spot that me and my guys frequent as well. I'm gonna have a table over here. We may not be sitting together in that moment. We may not be sitting together at all that night. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm with my people. She's with hers. To me, the BET Awards look like a big party. Anything goes. It doesn't give like an intimate relationship-esque night. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be that, but at the same time, like, are they really a couple to that degree? Like I'm not seeing many red carpets and to where it's like, okay, like that's really a unit. They just fuck around, to my knowledge. So I mean,
Okay.
like motherfuckers know, like it's somebody's job to be responsible for who sits where. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if the memo came out that hey, JT and Uzi needs to sit together, then if it was a problem, it would have been resolved out the gate, not towards the end of
Exactly.
the show.
Yeah, that's true. But it seemed like a lot of women praised that though. She should have threw the phone at him. But
Yeah, but
then
you
the
gonna
Kiki
find
Palmer thing is like, let that woman wear what she want to wear. See where I'm getting going with this,
see, and
Jadon?
that's why I filter who I engage with at this point, because the social media comments and what occurs in real life are going to be completely different things. Half of the women that are championing Kiki's outfit would definitely be checking in with their guy before they wore anything like that.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Or don't even possess the confidence to wear something like that, or can't even relate to postpartum. So like it's all circumstantial, bro. And that's again like experience. Like when the basketball debates kick off, I sit back. You know what I'm saying? Like it's certain conversations that like I did not experience. So while I'm pissed at Brian for being fatigued, it's like, hey dog, like weave, you know what it feel like to play, you know, every minute of every game. Like, bro, I just started.
Dog, thank you. Damn, it's 2023. You just like
Hey,
admit that
listen, bro.
shit.
Remember we went hooping that one time, right? And we played full court. And nigga, we went up and down the court maybe 3 or 4 times, bro. And I'm calling for the sub. It's like, nah, bro. this
Heart
ain't that.
burning. Your shit was bleeding inside and shit. Or what? Man, I can taste my blood, man. On
And
my
see,
life, yeah.
that's why your platform is so essential, bro, because the people that you talk to, they've experienced it, they've been a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it's like to be, a touted high school prospect, or to be recruited, from school to college to, whether it's AAU. I was talking to Trill one day and he was talking about the games that the coaches play and the relationship they try to build solely for, what they want, and the regular dad wouldn't peep it, but it takes the guy that has that experience. So that's certain conversations aren't for everybody, bro. If you ain't had a kid, then I don't want to hear what you think about postpartum. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If you aren't in a relationship, then I don't want to hear about your boundaries in a relationship. If your woman hasn't, you know what I'm saying, presented these things to you, then you don't qualify to talk about it, bro. I tell you all the time, don't talk to me about fantasy if you ain't won no rings.
Damn, how long you been in fantasy, bro? Getting
No,
mocked.
you got a couple rings, but what I'm
Got it.
saying is that it's certain conversations that I'm going to entertain. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Yeah.
it's also about knowing your place, bro. I stopped the extra, but now granted, we talk basketball, bro. So
Yeah.
I know some things, but it's a lot that I have no clue about. And I
Yeah.
shut the fuck up when the time comes.
Yeah. Well, I feel like you know a lot, Jadon. You feel what I'm saying? Let me
Comments is
see.
crazy.
Yeah. I feel like it's
Key, I told you, brace yourself. I'm here with my brother. Q gonna chew me out later, but we getting our shit off. So I mean,
we good, we good. But no, I give you a lot of credit, Jadon, when it comes to like music and itinerary. But dude, again, you dropped the ball with Joe Budden, dog. Like I was just on the phone with you yesterday. Like, I don't understand how you think. Did you say Tupac and Lil Wayne weak, or Pac was weak?
I
But
didn't
I think
say weak. I said that Pac does not rap better than Joe Budden. And see, the thing is, okay, so this is the thing, Q. Um, we are
pump,
two
pump,
different
pump. Oh, go ahead.
consumers of hip hop. Okay, like one of us enjoys it at the surface level for I think what like Cameron in your top 5 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, which is
Cameron
cool.
Inch. But go
I'm
ahead.
not knocking it. Purple Haze, an all-time great album. I totally get that. You know what I'm saying? And
Killer
this is
CC,
not
this Jay-Z. Yeah, go ahead. I'm
so.
listening.
But what I'm saying is that how we view the sport of hip hop is completely different. So like the use of words, how stories and how you put shit together, like the complexity and how you deliver things. Like yes, there are levels. And if you talk to, I'm not gonna say if you talk like I didn't talk to rappers, but
Yeah.
Joe is very respected by his peers. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's one thing to talk about the commercial success. Yes, he did not make it commercially. Neither did Royce the 5'9". But niggas is not gonna talk to Royce like he crazy. Lupe
Yeah.
had 2 phenomenal albums and didn't really have the best career, but there's not 3 people that rap better than Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
Now Tupac is iconic, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like he is a pivotal, tight titan in the hip hop industry. You know what I'm saying? Look at he
Tupac don't
don't,
rap
bro.
better than Buddy.
Bro, he don't,
Dog
bro. Bro,
selling rock.
it's listen again, bro. Look, dog. Do you think okay? So, but if I ask the same gentleman, does Pac rap better than Royce the 5'9"? Does Pac rap better than Andre 3000? Does Pac rap better than Lupe Fiasco? He doesn't rap better than any of those guys. Is he a better artist than those guys? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But like, there's different components when we start breaking down hip hop. It's just like me saying, just because Steph Curry is the greatest shooter, it doesn't make him the greatest basketball player. There's multiple components to playing basketball. How well does he defend? What is his IQ like? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're talking about just the overall presence. And that's where I think we differ. So, like, now tell me this though. What did you think about them joints?
Now I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you credit on that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a real nigga. I played that today on the way to go get a haircut. I said, okay, we might be on to something. So then I got out of hand though and went to the essentials. Like, oh, okay, let me go back to what Jadon sent me.
See,
Nigga,
understand that the essentials are more label friendly. You know what I'm saying? Like, what brings the numbers? Joe Budden has an underground fan base. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reason his podcast is so successful is due to his rap ability. The fans that have followed him um throughout his entire career. You know what I'm saying? Like, we
yeah.
didn't follow him for his hits. We didn't follow him for how he made us feel in the club. You know what I'm saying? Like, we respected his pen. Now, I'm not trying to turn this into a hip hop joint, but
I don't think it was his pen. I think it was the love and hip hop.
nah.
Joe was keeping the 100 on love and hip hop, bro. And I think that's what got him back kind of on track to, well, because how many
With the
episodes he in?
audience.
About 400? 4,
Say it again.
500? How many episodes he in? About 4, 500?
Yeah, like almost 7.
Like 700.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So dude been doing the podcast, but going to love and hip hop, kind of, like, oh, okay, I fuck with Joe. And then boom, people start tuning into his shit. Not because of the pen, but I think we can go on for all day.
Yeah,
Because
we could. It's all
I mean, I just, yeah. Look, somebody said, oh shit, right here. Brian a goat. So stop that now. Oh, that must be Henry. That's what got him back relevant. Yeah, which one got him back relevant? Love and hip hop, right? Or the
the
podcast?
podcast got him back relevant.
Oh, okay. I'll
Yeah.
take that. So what you think, Weave, if Kevin Samuels was still alive in all these situations with, that we've been seeing, and like, I don't think he got a hold of what's her name, Sukiani or whatever.
Sukiana. Oh, that was an unfortunate situation that occurred with YK Osiris. And I think again that kind of goes back into like accountability. I think, like, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. Rest in peace to anyone that lost their
Yes.
lives, untimely, whether
Rest
you
in
agree with
peace.
their message or not. I think that, Kevin was on to a lot of things in what, he portrayed. I think that he struggled with delivery. I won't even say struggle with delivery, because he was doing a show. He was doing entertainment, and I think people have to understand like what goes into being behind these microphones, right? Like, while Q and I are, being open and vulnerable and, like, giving our true experiences, like, there's still another level that we can turn up to if we're having a conversation one-on-one. And I think what Kevin Samuels displayed was pure entertainment. He knew what would get people talking. He knew how to push certain buttons, and that ultimately impacted and boosted his platform. Like, he literally, fueled the guy versus girl, debate. Me as someone that had egos and opinions that was rooted in, me versus Ivy, or, like, men, like, I understand it's the easiest trick in the book. So when I saw it right away, like, I knew it. But I do think that Kevin would look at today's climate and just tell niggas, like, I told y'all so. Again, a lot of his message wasn't bad. It was just how he communicated it, how he
It's just,
talked.
yeah, like the
You know what I'm
delivery
saying?
type
Like,
stuff. Yeah.
that's it, bro. I as me myself, right? I have to sometimes look at how I deliver things, because I speak with conviction. So like if we don't speak on a regular basis, how I come off may be off-putting. You know what I'm saying? And it would take like I could say something and one person reads it and Q Bar reads it and Q gonna laugh because he knows how Jadon is saying this or the tone or like the different nuances in his delivery, right?
Yeah.
Whereas the other person is like, yo, this nigga's a dick. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, and it would be completely like, I totally get it. And I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not for everybody, right? But I think Kevin would just look at everything and just say, I told you so. Like, just
Oh,
simple.
okay. Yeah. Uh-oh. Love and Hip Hop brought Joe back for sure. They on your ass, Jadon. Can a nigga name 7 Joe Budden songs? Go.
If I name 7, bro, you wouldn't believe me. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and that's the thing. That's the thing. But I mean, it's one of those I could never win it, dog. Like I'm a fight, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stand by my guy. You know what I mean? Like win at Drake, shooting, no response. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it
Well,
is.
Hollow the never mind. 7 Budden songs. Pump it up, remix, pump it up. Pump it up, JC.
Hey, when he got back at home, dog, we not doing this, Q. Come on, next topic, dog. Fuck y'all.
Pump, 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 pump it up. I think they Pump It Up was in West Hammond though, right? You got served?
I think so.
Okay, see.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joe, get some love.
Yeah.
I ain't tweaking. But I do want to ask you, I want to ask you this, Jadon, because I paid attention, to your podcast, Egos and Opinions. It was very, very successful. You had some battle rappers on there, Sue Surf. You had Goods on there. And you also had Charlemagne the God. And with me doing the podcast right now, Jadon, like it is a lot, and I'm doing it myself. And I know it was you and Miss Ivy. Like, what made you put, your podcast like on the back burner?
I think at a certain point, bro, just life. See, part of my journey with Egos and Opinions, because we started in 2017. I met Jasmine in the middle of that year, and she was instrumental in helping bring Charlemagne to Milwaukee. So like once the Milwaukee podcast festival came about, like a lot transpired and it happened fast. You know what I'm saying? I just got fired from my job. My son was born in 2015. And we were doing a lot, bro. I was doing 4 to 5 shows a year. We were in Vegas doing shows. We was on cruises, New Orleans. Like we did a lot. And I was fortunate to have my wife or my fiance at the time, be completely supportive, right? While I'm on this journey, doing shows, doing recordings, going to shows here, making appearances there, she was at the house with my son. And it wasn't until my daughter was born that I realized how much time that I missed with my son. And I felt terrible. You know what I'm saying? And it was one of those things that in order to be great at this and do it at a high level, it takes commitment. You're seeing that, Q. You in Milwaukee, and I'm pretty sure every day there was a different episode, or maybe 2 episodes in a day. And like you're learning that when you get home, you're thinking about what the promo is going to be, what episode you should put out, or how the content sounds. You get so consumed into the content. And I remember like this one particular moment where, I'm off the Sue Surf episode, and like, the praise is through the roof, and I got Goods, coming up next. And the funny thing is that I had Hollow the Don lined up for an episode as well, until he did some janky shit though. But we ain't gonna talk about that Hollow.
Okay.
But yeah, nigga try to hit me. Oh, I'm gonna need 500 now because I value my time. We agreed at a certain rate, and it just kind of. But anyway, I'm sitting at the house trying to figure out content for the next episode. Mr. 300 had dropped. I was doing Chili's and Chill. The group was at an all-time high, and I'm just thinking about what's next. And at the same time, my son is on the floor saying, Dad, come play with me. And it was almost like a distant voice because I wasn't present in that moment. So eventually I did get up and go play with him. But even in playing with him, my mind is still thinking about the pod and what's next and what I can do better. And I realized that I was giving more of myself to my audience than I was to my family. And it was fucking with me, bro. So as Bailey started to get older and develop, I was seeing things in her that I didn't remember with Jace. And at that moment, I said, you know what? I think I'm done.
Mm,
That was it.
that's real shit. That's stand up. And it's funny you say that because when I first started, that's how I was. But I quickly, I gotta balance this. You feel what I'm saying? Like, no, come on, movies, park, walk. Come on, you with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, and thank you for sharing that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I told you, I really had a moment, and it's been overwhelming, Jadon. And I'm about, shout out to my dog Jay Ace because he is helping a lot. But like I'm doing a lot, and I've been trying to build a team.
Yeah.
And I know it was you and Ivy, and I know how I am though. Like I want to be the lone wolf, but you
You
doing a
can't do it by
podcast
yourself.
before me, I was gonna ask that, man. Like building
And
that
see,
team, dude.
for me, and I had a one of the greatest teams one can ask for. I had Ivy as my partner. I had Karen as the podcast manager. I had Rosemary, on the team as well, and like, we all operated as a cohesive unit, right? But still, being like the face of the brand, you can't help but be involved in every component. And I think I'm 36 now. I started podcasting at like 28, and there's a lot of wisdom that was gained throughout that time. So if I was able to do it over again, or even educate the newer podcasters, I would just tell them about balance. Understand, bro, there was nights where I would do an episode, edit an episode, and drop an episode all within the same night, only getting like 2 hours of sleep. You know what I'm saying? Going to work tired as hell. I can't get on my phone. My manager is like, hey, get to work. I'm telling him, like, yo, I'm making more money on my phone than I am at this job. You know what I'm saying? Like, there, but I didn't know how to balance. So my advice to you is to build that team, let them perfect their roles and make their mistakes, because the mistakes are inevitable, and eat that. You know what I'm saying? Your audience is there for you. And as you continue to get bigger, do not feel like you have to entertain folks or do certain things for certain audiences, because we're only here because of you. Okay.
Mm,
We know Q for who he is. So while yes, there are things that you need to improve on, there are goals that you're gonna have and changes that you want to make, but maintain the core of you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what your audience wants. And just be consistent, bro. It's gonna be a long journey. It's a slow grind. The money don't come in fast right away. So it's kind of hard to have this expectation of people that you can't really pay what you feel they deserve. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And just stick to it, bro. And be okay with failure. I felt like I was trying to be the best podcaster in the world, and I was only at competition with myself.
damn. That's 100, dog. Speaking of podcast, when you coming, man? When you pause? When you
Yeah,
coming
pause
to
that.
the Barcode podcast?
You
I
know,
know,
we
I know you
we
busy, man. You got
no,
the
I
you.
mean, listen, bro, we got an open note. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's just a matter of us, tightening the screws, and just the right opportunity, bro. I'm here whenever you ready. I like how you tried to put that on me because but cool. I'm ready tomorrow, Q.
I'm ready every day. I ain't gonna lie,
No, but I
dog.
mean, at any point, dog, I think this is doing this type of shit is seamless, bro. Because these are the conversations that we have on the phone anyway, and I kind of feel like we are getting into my episode a bit, so we'll dial back a little bit, but bro,
Yeah, yeah, for
don't
sure.
call away, don't call away.
Yeah, and don't forget, Jadon is a professional father and a husband. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't slap backboard no nothing, but he a professional, dog.
I could
On the
touch
real.
net.
Man, I'm betting dub on that.
Oh, that's a bet. I got that.
You
No
can't
sir,
you can't grab net.
no sir. I got that.
You can't.
I
Yeah.
got that. I got that.
Now it was something else you Jadon, you sent me a lot of stuff today, dude.
Well,
But
because I didn't want to. Again, I'm a podcaster, bro. So like the best the one, my job is to respect your show. So if I come on here unprepared, don't know what I want to say, stumbling, stuttering, not aware of the topics, then I'm doing you a disservice. So I just kind of overloaded you with some shit. So I mean,
yeah,
we can touch them all, we can hold them. Like I just got a lot of respect for you. So I got in the lab and wanted to make sure that I was my best self.
man, for sure, for sure. And I appreciate that. But this one was very, very interesting to me, Jadon. And
Yeah.
I'm so glad you texted to me. Jadon texted me social media relationships versus the actual relationship.
Yeah.
Dude, tell us about that, bro.
I mean, it kind of alludes to like the boundaries of the conversation, bro. Like, because a lot of what we portray isn't what we're living. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when you give me these opinions of what you will do, what you won't do, like, man, y'all opening the doors for y'all men. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just a lot of inconsistencies, bro. And I think that it's social media has kind of created like this facade that we all have to kind of live up to. And I'm guilty of it to an extent, you know what I'm saying? Like we all are, you know what I'm saying? Because, we all strive to, we're, perception is an essential in a lot of our lives, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
excuse me. It's just, bro, when you look at the debates back and forth, whether it's the KEKE situation or Adam 22 or the abundance of different relationship topics, like what's being delivered on these sites and what's actually being lived is completely different, bro. It's just that.
it is, dude.
And I
And
mean, and we won't even go into specifics, but we know.
yeah, we know, dog. Social media, man, listen, y'all better tone that shit down. It can mess up your relationship. You feel what I'm saying?
No, facts.
No, that was a good one, man. But what you got up for the rest of the day, though, Dot, man?
It's 5 o'clock, man. My wife got the kids, so it's quiet. I'm probably gonna crack a brew, sit on the porch. It's we got some rain these past few days, so it's a little bit cooler outside. But I'm chilling, bro. I might even hop on the MLB. It's been a minute since I cracked, popped the game on. If you want to catch a one-on-one real quick, we could do that. But it's Friday, dog. Like, Dez ain't hit me, so we not outside. So, I'm chilling.
Yeah, yeah. And I meant to call Dez too, man. You gotta make sure when you teaching nephew how to swing, you
Mhm.
gotta lean that foot up, man. You know what I'm saying? I seen you some clips, dog. But I
You
ain't gonna
know,
steal a shine.
watching Dez, commit some time with helping develop my
Yes.
son kind of showed me like the essentials of having someone that actually played the sport, right? I'm learning and I'm trying, but I only know so much, like the mechanics are the essentials almost, right? And I'm just grateful for like even when Jay said he wanted to play basketball, right? I'm like, damn, like the bar ain't here, you know what I'm saying? Like Pops could, I got you to an extent, but last time I was in the court, when I was tumbling, past half court.
Yeah, yeah. But you even if you want to play basketball though, Jadon, like it ain't like you had to play. Cause
No,
I
for
do
sure.
feel like you know the game.
Yeah,
You
no.
know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
bro,
You know
the
the
thing
sport.
is, I wanted to find something you know, that he could learn. And baseball just happened to be the one that stuck, right? Now we can go play whatever else you want to play. I'm totally fine with that. But I do want to hone in. It's good, it's quality bonding time, it's good exercise. It teaches, just a lot of, mental skills, physical skills, and even with baseball, bro. I'm coaching this team in the fall.
Yeah, dog.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Congratulations,
Like,
though.
thank you. I'm nervous as hell, but it's a challenge that I'm willing to step up for. So, it's but that's life, bro. Like, you learn things, you're gonna succeed at some, you're gonna fail at a lot, but you
Yeah,
keep
for sure.
trying. So,
Yeah,
hopefully my son could kind of recognize that, Pops at the very least tried, because
yeah.
I'm
I'm
not
a,
if it wasn't for Joe Budden or Bomani Jones or Tax Stone, I would have never picked up a mic. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, damn, like I didn't think I had the confidence to do it. And then I ended up being really fucking good at it. You know what I'm
yes,
saying? Like,
yes.
so it's just about trying.
Yeah, and you gonna be good though, Jadon. And as y'all can see, bro got, he doing the family thing right now, bro. I'm proud of you. I was in my boy wedding, man, in Houston. Very beautiful. Shout out to my sister, man, Brandy. You know what I'm saying? I'm really proud of you, man, because
Thank you.
you did put your podcast behind your back, bro, and look what all the good things it brought you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Spending more time with your kids, your wife. Like every time I call you, you doing something. The house cracking. You know what I'm saying? Or you out
Bro.
baseball or dance classes. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing your thing, bro, man. And I appreciate you pulling up, man, chopping it up, man. And like you said, it is Friday, man. I'm about to have me a drink. All
No, but
right.
listen, bro, congratulations on the barcode, bro. Continue to be great, do great things. And to the audience, I appreciate it, y'all, just interacting with us, man. It's been fun. So shit, till next time, Q.
Yeah, for sure. Love, baby. I'm gonna call you in a minute.
All right, that's a bet, man. Love.
All right, Doc. Yep. Oh man, it's always good chopping it over my bro Jadon, man. For real, for real. Love dude to death. And I appreciate all of y'all. You know, we read as many comments as we could. Oh, excuse me. We read as many comments as we could. We really, really appreciate y'all, the engagement. You know, I know I said this at the beginning of the show, but you know, right now, if you're still watching, do me a favor, just share. You know, share this live. You know, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the Barcode Podcast 414. You know, today is the summer league, so I want to, you know, get a chance to watch Victor, and then I plan to go live tomorrow. Not sure what time, but you know, y'all tune in. I appreciate y'all, everyone who donated stars, sent stars, whoever shared the stream, all the comments, all that type of stuff. I appreciate y'all. So Q Bar is out. Don't forget, subscribe to the Barcode Podcast 414. Stick to the code. We'll set the bar and stick to the code. I'm out. Love y'all.